small village surrounded by green hills lived a green tractor named Rufus. Rufus was very hardworking, and every day he helped farmers with various work in the field. It had a large, strong cabin and 4 solid tires that allowed it to move over difficult terrain. One sunny morning, Rufus, with the help of Mila's blue trailer, went out to the field to help harvest potatoes. He worked diligently, driving back and forth, transporting trailer loads of potatoes to the warehouse. Suddenly, Rufus felt that something was wrong. He heard a loud hiss and felt his right front tire begin to collapse. Worried, Rufus stopped and tried to find a way to fix the tire himself, but he knew he couldn't do it without help. He decided to call his best friend, a green tractor named Leo, who was a mechanic. Leo quickly took a repair kit and a new tire with him and arrived at the scene quickly. Rufus started working together. First, they lifted Rufus using a special jack to remove the flat tire. Leo deftly unscrewed the bolts and removed the old, damaged tire. Then he put on a shiny new tire and tightened all the bolts. With a new tire, Rufus felt ready to continue working. He went back to work, continuing to pick and unload potatoes. Thanks to Leo's quick and effective assistance, Rufus managed to complete his task without further obstacles. In the evening, after a hard day's work, Rufus, Leo, and Mila met on a hill where they could admire the sunset. They told their adventure, laughed, and enjoyed their time together. From that day on, Rufus knew he could always count on his friends, no matter what obstacles he encountered along the way. Together they were unbeatable, and their friendship and cooperation made every job easier and more enjoyable. On a farm located among hills and forests, a small but extremely brave tractor worked. Although it was not the largest or the strongest, it had an exceptional heart for work. The farmer could always count on it when it was necessary to take care of everyday farm chores. One day, after a storm, a problem arose on the farm. One of the fields was flooded with water, and the farmer had to quickly move young tomato seedlings to another place to save them. The large tractor could not enter the waterlogged area because it risked getting stuck in the mud, but the small tractor, light and agile, took up the challenge. Although it was not the largest on the farm, the tractor proved that small machines can do great things. I will tell you a short story about two colorful tractors. Once upon a time, on a tiny farm among green fields, there lived two tractors, the red Rufus and the blue Leo. Rufus was as red as a flame, and Leo glowed in the sun like a blue sky. Rufus was always full of energy and looked forward to each new day to go out into the fields and help the farmers with their daily tasks. Leo, on the other hand, was calmer and very precise. He loved planning every move and always made sure everything was done exactly right. One day, when the sun was shining brightest, Rufus and Leo decided to join forces and help with one of the most difficult jobs on the farm, harvesting the corn crop. But first, cheerful and smiling, they quickly went to collect the agricultural machinery needed for work. United in their enthusiasm, they took to the field, ready for action. Rufus, with his strength and experience, drove the combine that cut the corn and loaded it onto the trailer, which slowly filled to capacity, happily watching his hard work pay off. Each pass through the field added more cobs to the growing mountain of corn, and Rufus watched with pride as his trailer became heavier and fuller. The work was intense, but Rufus worked with joy and enthusiasm. Each turn of the wheels showed commitment and determination. Rufus loved feeling the earth beneath him, seeing his trailer gradually fill with harvested grain, and knowing that his efforts were producing tangible results. The singing of birds accompanied him during his hard work, giving him energy. Leo, on the other hand, carefully prepared the land for new sowing with full commitment and precision. Its powerful wheels glided across the field, and the cultivator's blades cut through the earth, knocking over clods and grinding them into tiny pieces. Each pass left behind smooth, soft soil, ready to accept new seeds. The work was demanding, but Leo felt satisfied with every ride. Suddenly, while intensively harvesting, Rufus's wheels stopped, causing him to jerk violently. Startled, he immediately turned off the engine. It turned out that a sharp stone had stuck in its wheel, blocking further movement. Leo immediately noticed the problem, and without hesitation drove over to help. There was no time for wasted minutes. With Leo's help, the fault was quickly repaired, and Rufus could continue working without any problems. After a long day of hard work, as the sun began to set, Rufus and Leo stopped at the edge of the field to rest and admire their work. Laughter and conversations about how well they worked together filled the warm evening. From that day on, Rufus and Leo became best friends. Together they experienced further adventures on the farm, helping each other and supporting other farm machines. And so, through their friendship and cooperation, they made life on the farm more beautiful and full of joy.